My wife believed I cheated on her. I never did. Not once. Not in thought, not in action. Every late night at work, every missed dinner, every silent moment, it was all because of life, stress, and my own clumsiness at expressing love, not betrayal. But she didn't see that. The text came first: "I can't do this anymore. I'm filing for divorce. I can't trust you." I stared at it in disbelief. My hands shook. My chest tightened. "Trust me. I've given you everything." I tried to reason with her, to explain. "Maya, I swear, I didn't cheat. Please, just talk to me before you make any decisions." Her response was sharp, almost cutting. "I can't. I'm done. You've broken us." And just like that, my life turned upside down. Months of marriage, memories, plans, gone. She started the divorce proceedings immediately. Friends and family tried to console me, but no one could. Because they weren't living inside my chest, feeling the betrayal of being accused of something I'd never done. I felt powerless, angry, heartbroken. And every day after, the question haunted me: how could someone you love so completely, someone who promised to stay, suddenly believe the worst about you? Then, one afternoon, I got the call. Her lawyer, curt and official, told me the divorce papers were finalized. She had claimed evidence, messages, pictures, half-truths, assumptions. Lies built on fear, insecurity, and maybe a touch of revenge. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. The injustice stung, but it also lit a fire in me. I refused to let her misunderstanding define me or my future. Months passed. I focused on work, on friends, on rebuilding my life. I stopped waiting for her apology, stopped hoping she'd see the truth. And in doing so, I realized something important. The truth doesn't always need to be shouted. Sometimes, it shows itself in ways you don't expect. That day came unexpectedly. I was at a cafe, sipping coffee, when I overheard her talking to someone on the phone. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but her voice carried. "He never cheated. I was a fool to believe it. I can't believe I threw everything away over lies," she said, voice trembling. My heart stopped. She finally knows. I stood there, listening to the words I'd longed to hear for months. Anger, pain, heartbreak, all mingled with a strange relief. She had realized the truth, but I was no longer hers to hurt. Later, she called me, voice shaking, apologetic. I made a huge mistake. I shouldn't have filed. I was wrong. Can we talk? I listened. Truly listened. But I didn't feel the same urgency to fix things, to rebuild what she had destroyed with suspicion and mistrust. I realized something vital that day. Love is fragile, yes, but so is trust. Once it's gone, it isn't always easy to reclaim. "I heard you," I said quietly, my voice calm but steady. "I know what you believe now. But some things, once broken, don't return to the way they were." She cried. I stayed silent. Because forgiveness isn't always about reconciliation. Sometimes, it's about letting the person learn their lesson while you remain whole. I hung up, feeling lighter than I had in months. The divorce had hurt, yes. Her disbelief had crushed me, yes. But the revelation, her acknowledgement of the truth, wasn't a victory for her. It was mine. I didn't need her validation. I didn't need her to stay. I needed to know I was right, that my integrity was intact, and that I had survived the storm she had created. And in that moment, I realized, sometimes, the truth arrives too late for those who doubted you, but it always arrives just in time for the person who stayed strong.